I just think I was chatting shit the other day when I was talking about contracts in the ethers and whether people could be, whether they would never really feel fully aligned or satisfied, soul satisfied, if they didn't honour those contracts and they chose free will. They chose to go where relationships or decisions, business decisions or anything, life choices took them at that moment in time. And I think I'm going to retract that, because there's a lot of stuff coming out about twin flames at the minute, and that is to obviously paint things in a negative light, because we are very, very powerful. That's whether you're with or you're not with your twin flame. You know, twin flames, some people believe that the 144,000 each have a twin flame, which is 288, and whether, I guess, not all of them will be in partnership, or have met them in the physical realm, because some people have been going through this relationship for like up to 10, 20 years, and I know that's something that I would never put my life on hold for. Having activated that, having activated the knowledge, having found the knowledge inside of me, 2021, December 2021, and not being with my twin flame, so twin flames also are said to be shamans. So that is something that I didn't know until recently, before I'd activated that sort of shamanic path, which is interesting how all of these things and links line up. But I think, I don't know if there's a main point of this other than I just wanted to sort of like recorrect myself, because I think we can be happy not honouring those contracts, because ultimately, like, why would someone put their life on hold for somebody else? That's just not healthy. And what it does do, though, is like we need to be happy first in ourselves and to honour the mission and the purpose that's been granted to us, which will be very, very different across the 144, across the chosen lot. And some people think I'm arrogant because I think this or think highly of myself. Yeah, I do. After a long time of not liking myself, I finally love myself. So I'm not going around with a big banner saying I'm amazing, da da da. I'm doing this channel because I'm on a healing journey. I'm a wounded healer. I'm continually healing, especially from things that have gone on recently. And that do and don't include the twin flame, because obviously that is part of the reason why a lot of the psychics, a lot of the people are targeted, because the elites know the power that we hold within our codes and blood types and various other things. But as I said, time waits for no man, no woman, and we on this, the shaman is a sort of a lone wolf, a solitary path, and people come in and out our lives as messengers and activators, and that is what I know that the original connection was between my twin flame and I, was for me to elevate into a higher state of consciousness, to activate gifts of a variety, not all of which I share, and even when I do share my channeling or Reiki mastery, and I say that because I do know that I've got connections to other realms, and there's other things that are coming through my hands when I'm working on myself, or channeling when I'm dancing. And my dancing is obviously different to when I channel with my hands, so you know, some's for fun, but some is obviously I'm working on myself or transmuting the current energies that are going on in the world, and for myself, for the people that I'm connected to, in my family, in my wider community. Whether people believe this or not, that's okay. They don't hear what I hear. They're not connected to the other realms like I am. And oh no, I'm on it. I was looking for my phone because I'm currently using an app that I'm going to speak about at another point. And yeah, I just wanted to check if there are any messages coming through on that app, which I'll reveal at a later stage, because I believe it's quite important for us to be connecting with ancestors and the other realms at the minute for what's to come. And there is so much beauty and magic once we start to look at our ancestry and lineage and heal what we need to, because many of them want to help and support now as the light grows. And yeah, so I think it was more a message about We have to find our path and carve it ourselves, and that's never going to be about someone else. Yes, true love, real love is always about considering the other person because we love them. Like, we would never want our actions to impact somebody like in spiteful and hurtful ways. And if somebody does, they're not healed. And so, like, me as a healing conscious person, I would never want to hurt somebody. Like, my actions may be not completely healthy in that moment because we harbour pain, and when people reject us, well, rejects, but it's only because they are unable to show the love to us that we show them. And I know my love's quite, well, it's a lot. So not everybody's able to transmute that in a positive way and give it back to me. Usually I just get spat at emotionally. Not by everybody. I have many, many good people that love me and share good energy. So I don't want to, I'm not only focusing on the negative, because sometimes that might be what people think. But as a shaman, like I believe in the underworld, in the lower realms and in the higher realms, and that the light and dark come together to integrate into oneness. But I don't only believe in oneness. I do believe the shadow self is something that's hugely important, what is part of the karmic clearing and the collective movements at the minute. Like the collective consciousness, collective psyche is really like observing that shadow self, because, well, especially in the northern hemisphere. Sorry, I'm going to take a breath because I realise I'm speaking really fast, so I'm obviously channeling. In the northern hemisphere, we're going into the darkness. This is between end of November, December. I'm recording a lot of stuff. I'm taking a bit of a break, so I'm going to put things out after I have this break. So this is a dark time now, and the elementals are really talking. So it's quite a beautiful, reflective time to go into the underworld, should we choose, and we can do this consciously by ourselves, with noting our dreamscape, staring into flames and the fire, doing meditation work around that, working on ourselves, doing our own Reiki, you know, all of these certifications and everything. Yeah, they're great to have, but ultimately, if we know we've been gifted and we've got things from past realms and we practice, our confidence in ourselves and our belief in ourselves allows for the people who we're meant to be working with to come to us. So yes, we have certifications because we live in this modern world or whatever, but if we know we've got gifts to be sharing and they grow, the more people believe in our practices, because we're working with people and we're seeing effects collectively, then yeah, does paper really matter? But, you know, that's the sort of modern world. But the age of, I mean, like, for me, it's the dying paradigm, because we're now in the age of knowing. So when we know things, that's really all the reassurance that we need, is that we're strong enough to hold ourselves accountable for the things which we attribute to ourselves, or what we call ourselves, or the services that we offer. That's obviously got to come from a place of integration, integrity, love and intention. And a lot of people are not healed in this space of healing work or psychedelics, and so they're coming from a place of money and ego, because a lot of people feel lost, so they give their power away and they go to somebody else to heal them, when we are all healers, and we've really got to start to sort of realign that imbalance and come together in healing spaces rather than continuing to give power away. So this is a bit of a gobbledygook, but free will, twin flames, shaman journey, deep past life connections, will be, I think, you know, I'm one of the people that are talking about it now. I'm not the only person that's going through this stuff. And when I say soulmates as well, like I've got a beautiful sisterships that are really, really changing my life right now. So giving thanks and honouring those connections and taking time out from the external world to really heal with my sisters. So, and they'll all know who I'm talking about right now. And yeah, just trust that all the choices that we make, whether it's free will or we think it's a, you know, karmic destiny, and karmic isn't just negative, karma is the lesson. So bad karma, good karma. But we can't put our lives on hold for anybody. This is a time with so many activations and so much magic, so many things speaking to us in nature, or whatever faith we hold. You know, God is one person's visionary and faith and nature. For me, spirit is mine, and that interpretation, a Bible and different things, words will all come to us differently. But I just had a powerful initiation activation with a sister of mine in the woods with some very special birds to me. That's never happened to me before in this way, so I know that I've been welcomed onto new ancestral land. I'm on a bit of an ancestral shamanic journey at the minute, and yeah, I want to give thanks. And so this is my free will, I guess. I'm being invited and called to places and following that path, knowing that I'm guided and trusted by the Most High, nature, the beautiful energy that is enveloping us in so much opportunity, that when we wait for others, or we give our power away. So I think I'm in someone else's space now, so I just want to give thanks and just live in love and connect with the elements where we can, and trust and know that all the beautiful connections that we have at a soul level, they're for a reason. Nothing is coincidence. Whether it's reason, season, lifetime, momentary, fleeting, or forever. Time tells, and we just have to maintain strength in our heart to move through pain and to see the beauty in the pain. And I don't mean self-inflicted pain, I mean just the wounding that we all go through, and honour the choices and the visions and the messages that we get, which may not be about the other. A lot of the time it is just about ourselves. And so when we trust ourselves, we love ourselves, because trust and love are intertwined, just like grief and love, the eternal dance, then we can fully harness our power and find the answers that we need. And this time right now, Northern Hemisphere, as I said, there is much to be integrated into this darkness to re-emerge as beautiful. Well, I love snowdrops, but anyway, whatever comes in the spring when the sun emerges and the beautiful rebirth begins. Magical times.